Hi everybody, it's Joey. Welcome to the show. So, I'm in my pajamas. I took my clothes off. I just filmed a mukbang earlier, which was a Shake Shack mukbang. Okay, put some cream on. I still have that Victor Wolf perfume on Bon. It's so good. Okay, so I'm here to do a story time. I want to do a quick video because I don't know if this camera's going to cut me off or not. I had on Celebrity Skin Lip Ammunition on earlier after I ate. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit. I never do that. So, earlier I had on Celebrity Skin. I have now on Deceased. I didn't even look at the bottle. I was gonna put on Celebrity Skin liquid lipstick, but accidentally I pulled the Deceased one out, and I was like, whatever, I don't care, I love Deceased. Okay, so let's get into the story time. So this story time is the one I promised you a few days ago, which was how I fell in love with my best friend. This one is a very touchy subject because it was the first time and the last time I've ever been in love. And he was my first kiss and everything, so let's get into it. Okay, so his name's not going to be his actual name because I can't say it. But I'm going to name him... I don't know, what can we name? We can name him Matthew? We'll name him Matthew. Whatever, we'll name him Matthew. So what happened was that I had just turned 21, and one of my friends I met at Queensboro wanted to take me out. No, I didn't tell. I'm so stupid. I had just turned 18, excuse me, I just turned 18, and certain clubs in the city, gay clubs, when you're 18 and over, you can come into the club, you just can't drink. So I was like, okay, so finally I can go clubbing. So I was 18, and my friend at Queensboro was like, you know what? I want you to come out with me and my friends tonight, you know, blah, blah, blah. I know this is going to be your first time at the club, so it's exciting, you know. I had a really fun time at the club, too. But what happened was, this is what happened. Okay. So one of my friends were driving the car. We picked up my friend, mutual friend, Matthew. Matthew was sitting in the back seat with me, and immediately I was like, oh my god, this guy's really cute, you know what I mean? He was Spanish, like Colombian. I was like, oh, he's really cute, right? So, hold on one second. Because sometimes I go with the camera. You know what, guys? You know what? I gotta just keep it real with you. I gotta get a new camera. Just keeping it real. I gotta get a new camera. Anyways, so, okay. So anyways, he was really, really cute, and we were in the back seat, and I don't know how it happened. We didn't even get to the club yet. My friend was just like, I dare you guys to hook up in the back seat right now. I dare you and Matthew to hook up right now in the back seat. Like, make out. It's like, oh. Okay. I was like, alright. So we just started making out, and it was my first kiss I've ever had with a guy. Have I ever made out with a girl? I've kissed a girl on the lips, but I don't think we never made out like this. I guess I can say this is literally my first make-out kiss with anyone, really. So, and we made out, and it was amazing. And I was really into him, and that night we went to the club, and we were dancing and whatever, and the DJ got on the mic and was like, I want two guys to come up, and I want random guys to come up who don't know each other. So I was picked, and some other random guy was picked. It wasn't Matthew, it was some other random guy. So then, and honestly, the other guy that the DJ picked was so ugly. Like, not that he's ugly, he was like short and stuff, and I was like, oh. Anyways, so he's like, I want you guys to make out, and I want you guys to make it look believable. And if you make it look believable, you guys will get free drink tickets. Now, in my eyes, I'm doing it for the experience because I'm not 21, and the free drink ticket would mean nothing to me. But I tried making it look convincing, but I wasn't into it at all. And I got the free drink ticket. It went to waste because I don't drink. I mean, I couldn't drink because I wasn't 21 yet. I was only 18. And I don't know, he made a comment to me later on that night, Matthew. I was like, oh God, that was a good kiss we had. He was like, yeah, but then you kissed that other guy right afterwards. I was like, yeah, but it was for a game. Like, didn't mean anything. Anyway, so this was back in, 2010? So yeah, it was a long time ago. So we just became friends, me and Matthew. Like, we were like really, really close. We became really, really close. And I don't know, we just became really close. Like, we were really, really good friends. We were friends. However, I had a huge crush on him. And while we were friends and we were in the friendship, I just grew more and more attracted to him. And secretly, I fell in love with him. Like, secretly. And I didn't tell him at that point. But, I just had this, I was just infatuated with him. I loved him so much. It was my first kiss. I don't know if it was because it was my first kiss or if it was because he was so cute and I really liked him. I didn't know what it was. I just was so attracted to him, mind, body, and soul. You know what I mean? We went out to movies together, just the two of us. Like, we went to dinner together, just the two of us. Like, we were friends, but we also looked like we were dating, but we weren't dating. Like, we were not dating, but it looked like we were. And, we would be sitting in a movie theater. We saw Insidious together. We saw Black Swan together. We saw Beastly together. We saw the movie Ted. We saw Ted together, but we weren't by ourselves that time. We were with a couple of friends. Yeah, we saw a lot of movies together. You know what I mean? And most of them were just the two of us. So, I just grew so in love, and I don't know, like, just randomly, I would just make out with him, just to make out with him, because, obviously, I was secretly in love with him, and I forgot when I told him. I just told him, I said, listen, I really like you, like, I really, really like you, and he told me, he goes, I just rather be friends. He goes, I want to take things slow, I don't want to ruin anything, I don't want to ruin our friendship. I totally understood what he was getting at, but I think he was saying in a nice way, like, I don't like you like that, I just want to be friends. I think that's what he meant. I don't think I was his type. So we would go to this gay organization together that he was a part of. And I would always go and we would always have fun and we'd play games. And it was just a group of gay guys, gay Spanish guys. And we would all have fun, you know what I mean? Like, we would get together once a week, I think, and we had a really good time. We would do different things. We would have picnics, we would have parties, we would have do games. Like, we had a lot of fun times. And then, I keep it real, I keep it gangster with you guys. This is probably the one friendship I ruined, and it was because I was so infatuated with him that I ruined the friendship because I wanted him more as a friend, and he didn't want me as a boyfriend, he just wanted me as a friend, and we were like best friends. So I kind of ruined the friendship, and I feel horrible at the time. I wish I could do it all over again. But honestly, I can't change that what happened. It was a learning experience for me. And, I never knew what it felt like to be in love until I met him. Unfortunately, the feeling was not reciprocated. It sucks. But I feel bad and I feel horrible that I ruined the friendship because of it. Like, he would have boyfriends. And, I don't know, I just would be like, say rude things to him. Like, a new guy, new week, you know what I mean? I was being bitter. I don't know. I ruined the friendship, and I don't know what happened. I just think eventually, after like a couple of years, after the on and off friendship, he just had enough, I guess, and he just was like, he just stopped talking to me. I think the last time I actually like really saw him and hung out with him was when we saw Ted, the movie Ted, when did Ted come out? That came out years ago. So, and that was like the last time I really like hung out with him, and I really loved him, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I don't want to cry. But I say unfortunately because, like, I fell in love with him, and Years later, years down the line, um, I messaged him on Facebook and I said, listen, Matthew, I said, I really miss you. And I said, you know, I'm sorry for everything I did. I just wish we can start fresh and you can just give me another chance because I've learned and I grew and I'm not that person anymore. And I just wish you can see, we can just become friends again. And I hope you can just give me another chance. And he messaged me back and he just was like, you know, I tried to forget it, but I just can't forget certain things. And honestly, I don't remember exactly what I did. It was so long ago. I just remember things I said to him. I didn't do anything horrible. I just said some things that maybe he didn't like, around the lines of like, you know, like, oh, what, new guy, new week, like calling him pretty much of a fuckboy type of thing. Which, yeah, it's insulting, but I guess he just couldn't get over things like that. So he totally did not accept my friend request on Facebook. He didn't want to be friends with me. And that was that. You know, I tried reaching out to him and it didn't work out. I saw him at the club years ago, like maybe a year after we stopped talking. I saw him at XL, a club in New York City. That's shut down now. The club is shut down now. And I think at the time I was still bitter, and this was before I messaged him on Facebook. I was still like upset over the fact that he stopped talking to me and just the fact that, you know, we weren't really close anymore and I was like bitter and hurt by it. So he came up to me and was like, oh, Joe, my God, like, and he like hugged me, but I didn't like reciprocate it. You know what I mean? Because I was still in my own feelings. So I guess he remembered that too. And so when I did message him on Facebook like a year after that, he just was like, I tried hugging you and you didn't reciprocate it and, you know, go fuck yourself now. Like, I don't even want anything to do with you. So I made a lot of mistakes in the friendship. I feel like total shit. I wish I could turn back time and do things differently. I did fall in love with my best friend, and that's probably a horrible thing to do because if they don't feel the same way towards you, you're going to end up ruining the friendship. And that's what I did. I ruined it. I ruined the friendship. He wanted nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I think I scared him away. Ultimately, I scared him away. I'm not gonna lie, I still, like, once in a blue moon, I'll, like, look him up on Instagram or... Well, I don't have Facebook, I just have Facebook, but I would look him up on Instagram, and he's really cute. He's still really cute, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where he works. I think he works at, like, a Michael Kors or something. It's funny, because I work at wherever he works at Michael Kors. I think he works at Michael Kors. I'm not sure, like, I just know from pictures. Like, only see through pictures, so... I don't know him personally anymore. I can just see through pictures. But it's a shame how close we were, and I knew everything. We would see each other and talk every day to, like, I don't know who he is anymore. Like, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he's working. I don't know anything. I mean, I can only tell through the pictures. And what I can see is I can see that he's doing well. He looks great, so whatever. It is what it is. I just feel horrible because I miss the friendship more than anything, and I wish I could turn back time because it was like another loss for me. I've gone through so many friends, and they all done horrible things to me and backstabbed me, and this was the one time that I literally was the one who fucked up, and I can totally 100% admit that. This was 100% my fault, and I owned it, but he just would not give me another chance. He just would not give me another chance. He just won't. He won't. He's being stubborn. He won't give me another chance. So I stopped trying, and, you know, I moved on with my life, and he moved on with his, but I'll never forget, he was my first kiss. He was my first really true, good gay friend, and he was my first love, like, the first person I fell in love with. You know what I mean? So, that's the story. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go now because I'm supposed to FaceTime Michaela. You guys know Michaela. You know her, you know. And she's actually going through friends now, too, right now. I'm not going to tell you who or anything. I'm not going to delve deep because, you know, I'm not going to spread anybody's, you know, drama or business. But she's also telling me things she's going through with friends that they backstabbed her and stuff. And I feel horrible, you know what I mean? I told her I can relate to you because I've had this before. This time was my fault. This story time video, this was my fault. But other story time videos, as you saw, my other friends... They all fucking did dirty on me. You know what I mean? So I know the feeling. And I feel bad. So I'm going to FaceTime her tonight and she's going to tell me more about what happened. You know what I mean? Because right now, what I know is really fucked up. What this person did to her is really fucked up. So that's all I know so far. And it's sad. It's really sad because you think people are your friends and then they do shit like this to you. So I'm gonna go and FaceTime her like really late at night. I'm filming this so late, like I don't know what's wrong with me. I was like, let me film another video. I promise you guys the story time video. I know I'm like, I have my hair up and pajamas on, but I still have my makeup on, so I was like, why not film the video? So I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Yeah. And by the way, me and Matthew, we would go to the club, gay clubs, all the time. We go all the time. After that night, we went all the time. Sometimes it was just the two of us. So, look, the memories I'm never gonna forget. At least I have the memories. You know, some people don't even have that. Alright, I love you guys. Hope you guys... And listen, I don't want you guys to think that this was 100% my fault. He also did things too that was also messed up. But what I did was way worse. You know, things I said and everything, he just couldn't forgive, so... You know, but I don't want you guys to leave this video thinking, oh, I'm the only one who did dirty on him. Like, he also did some things to me, too. And I'm not going to get into a lot of the things. But, or maybe I should. You know what? I'm going to tell you one of the things I remember now off the top of my head, because whatever. So the story time's actually not over. I'm going to tell you one more thing and then I'll end the story time. And I'll call it Michaela. So... It was New Year's Eve. You know, my other friend, the one who had that crazy boyfriend. Let's call her... We'll call her Sarah. So Sarah invited me and Matthew over for New Year's Eve. And she knew how I felt about him. He knew at this point, he knew how I felt about him too. And listen, it's not a big deal because I think in his eyes, he was like, I'm gay. And this is a girl. And whatever. I was more upset with her, to be honest with you, because she's my best friend. And well, he was my best friend too. Well, they both were my best friends. But she was like my first best friend. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was kind of like, okay, so what happened was they made out. And then he wanted to make out with me afterwards. Like, I'm not making out with you right after you make out with my best friend. Like, I don't want sloppy seconds. But I think in their eyes, well, she really liked him. But I think in his eyes, he was like, okay, well, she's a girl. Obviously, I'm not attracted to her like that. And, you know, not that I make out with girls, but, like, if I had a boyfriend, I kissed a girl, I don't think, like, I'm trying to think. I don't think he'd care if I kissed... I'm trying to word this. If I had a boyfriend and I kissed a girl, right? I don't think he'd care. But if my boyfriend kissed a girl, I would care because most of the guys that are attracted to me are bisexual. But this guy that Matthew was gay. He wasn't bi. He was gay. So, so him making out with a girl isn't a big deal, but it was who the girl was. She was my best friend. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't make out with my best friend when you know I have feelings for you. I just think that was messed up, but I get where he was coming from because it's a girl and he's gay and it's not a big deal and we're not together anyways. But she's my best friend. She knew how I felt about him and I was more pissed about at her, to be honest with you. But that was one of the things. Again, it's not a big deal because, as I said, he is gay and it's a girl. But she was my best friend, so it's a little weird. But that was one of the things he did that I was kind of, like, standoffish about. But most of the problems in the friendship was for me. So, but that's it. I'm gonna go. That's it. That's the story time. It's literally midnight. Well, it's 11 o'clock where Michaela lives. So I'm going to go and call her. Alright, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time and maybe learn some things from this and don't make the mistakes I made in a friendship that you could be anyone. You could be falling in love with the friend, and if they don't reciprocate the feelings back to you, don't be bitter about it. Just leave it alone. Just stay friends with them because you rather a friendship with them than nothing at all, which is what I have right now. Trust me. If I can go back in time, I'd rather the friendship because having nothing at all is the worst. So, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.